Right, so bullying. As I said in my introduction video, I was bullied from ages 13 to 15. This was mostly psychological or mental things like um, closing me outside of the group, um, calling me names, uh, um, um, commenting on like I don't know, following me around when I went home, going well, stuff like that mainly. Then there was some physical thing like pushing me around, throwing me with items. Some kid once even held my throat with or had a knife on my throat. So those are the sorts of experiences I'm talking about here. Not sure if you can hear the fan here. That's why my hair is going like this. So what happened is that being treated like this pretty much warped my view of the world, and I started to see threats or dangers everywhere outside, even when I was nowhere near people who bullied me, or after I was done with middle school. I think that's the English term for it. Keep in mind, Finnish school system is a bit different than something you have in many countries abroad. So yes, that's about it about that. So where was I? Yeah, it really changed the view of the world I had and caused me to just pretty much stay inside all the time. It's something that I only recently made a change in. I moved out of my parents' place, lost a lot of weight, started to actually try and find a girlfriend. I finished school. I was even at a job as a face-to-face marketer, trying to collect money for charity. This was like a month back from the date I uploaded this video. So that's a really social environment actually, where you have to like go to a random person and try to convince them to donate to your charity. I'll maybe talk about that later in a video. Anyway, so bullying again. Yeah, it affected me really negatively, and for well over 10 years actually. So, and that's time I'll never get back, and I'll have to deal with it. It's not easy, and it's making me really sad. Yeah, but things have gone a lot better, that is for sure. Still, when I go to a group event these days, like let's say I go out to well, today I was in this free training sort of a thing, marketing scheme really. They give out these free sports drinks and have a coach doing some, guiding us to do some physical exercise. There were a few dozen people there following the instructions, like, oh, everyone go to this, oh man, what are the English terms? Like everyone do jumping jacks and go sideways in a line, or let's try and lift your partner up in this like position, or let's do you some push-ups on your partner while he tries to like hold still lying on the ground, with these arms to the ground like this. Uh, so teamwork was a part of it, socializing was a part of it, and that was still difficult because in my in my brain or in my heart, in my brain really, I'm still afraid that I will be like left outside. They will call me names, make fun of me because my physical health is not uh, well. There could be improvements made in my uh, what's in my stamina. That kind of sounds sexual even, but you know what I mean. Stamina. Like I'll show you. I still am slightly overweight, not as much as I used to be, but there are some moves in here for sure, and pretty chubby tummy. Um, and I'm very insecure about that. Um, anyway, this is not the video to talk about that. I'm sort of just rambling here. Anyway, it's about fitting in. How do I fit in after having this sort of a past? And a lot of the people that I see or socialize with, even they have not been bullied, so they might not understand where I come from. But anyway, I was treated like a human being, of course. No one made fun of me. No one made fun of the fact that I could only exercise for 30 minutes, even though the whole event lasted for an hour. So I left like halfway through with my friend. But still, in my mind, I think that's gonna happen, you know. Oh, don't go to the event. They will make fun of you. It's dangerous. You shouldn't go. Just stay inside. Do something else. Don't go there. And that's still really holding me back. The fear of being seen. That's why I have this channel even, to deal with my own fear of other people seeing me, and like well, this does because it's possible to judge me if I can be seen, so that is why I tried to be unseen for 11 years. No more though. I'm making some. I have made a lot of improvement in that, but there's still a lot of difficulties. How did these changes happen? Again, psychotherapy was pretty much it. I didn't talk about this to anyone, not my parents, not my friends. Instead, even in my mind, I tried to make light of it, you know. Oh, everyone went through this. You're just supposed to man up and deal with it. And of course that's useless. What does manning up even mean? Such a frustrating, useless term. Yet men have these weird expectations to them that women luckily don't share. I'm not saying that women don't have problems, it's just they're different problems than the ones men usually face. I can't really offer too much advice if you're watching and have been bullied, other than see a professional about it. Definitely it made a huge difference for me, being able to discuss this with someone who is, you know, they know their shit basically, and they won't like judge you. I'm pretty sure there's more to talk about there. Well, again, the problem I face now is the one of fitting in. Because I have these brain patterns, these neurological habits, you know. Whenever I'm in a group of people, neurons fire and my brain goes, be careful, get out of there. They're gonna make fun of you. Like, this is dangerous, you shouldn't be here. And even though that's nonsensical, like I'm an adult now, people behave much differently than my middle school bullies did. It's um, it's hard to get rid of these old habits of survival because that meant survival for me in middle school. Um, oh yeah, about how I survived. So I wanted to be unseen, but the better solution would have been to just hold my own and not give in. And that probably would have meant violence actually, like words or logic did not work on these people. But if I tried to beat them down once, they would see that they can't treat me like that with no consequences. Even if I would have lost the fight, it would have been too much effort for them to keep doing that. So yeah, it's a sad story, but I do think that I should have just hit back and not just turn the other cheek in the Christian way. I'm not religious, by the way, even though I was when I was a teenager. Yeah, again, these days, if someone comes and punches me, they'll go to the police, tell about it, they'll solve it. In in middle school, it didn't work that way. Police didn't give a fuck. The teachers tried to help, but were unsuccessful. There basically were no hard consequences on these people who had it really rough at home. So they knew that they could do this and get away with it, and so they did. And as such, I suffered immensely for a prolonged period of time. It makes me very bitter. It's hard to get rid of that feeling, even though it would be better for me to just forgive and move on. It's already happened, I can't change it. It's emotionally very hard, very difficult to let go of that injustice I went through. Well, I think that's everything I have on this topic for now. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. That shit feels so pretentious. That's not me. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in another video, I hope.